together, so why would we worry about right now?
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Live, Laugh, and Lovey. We're back in the living room. We got the usual suspects. We got Ja, we got Iva, we got Joe. What up, ladies?
Hey.
All right, so we're here to unpack this week's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta and this week's episode of Insecure. So as I normally say, you got your snacks, you got your drinks. Everybody got their snacks and drinks?
Yep.
I got a healthy snack.
Healthy snacks too. Mine is disappearing. I don't know, but it's
Okay, you got Ghost bringing in your snacks.
for real.
Got my red cup. I forgot my straw. I was moving too fast.
I got my favorite ginger beer. This is the best one. You gotta get at Costco though.
Oh,
You said Costco?
Tip hooray. That's red wine.
okay. And what you sipping on, Iva?
Drink.
Drink out the mug.
She's so colored.
No color.
Purple.
All right. So let's just go ahead and dive on in. Insecure. One-liners.
But where do we start? Anywhere, the beginning, end, or middle, or what?
For the one-liners,
Anywhere?
anywhere.
Okay, well, just, going to caveat Iva with the wine. But what are you drinking? Your drink out the mug. What about when Issa, well, this is not a one-liner. Miss me. Or just forget it.
Go ahead, Iva.
My one-liner that had me cracking up was tonight in LA, niggas gathered.
Oh, yes.
No,
Fried
they didn't-
chicken
but for fried chicken, cocoa butter, and violence, okay?
and violence.
She said, and as always, it's Shannon on the scene.
Right. I was just like, girl, you just started your YouTube channel. What the hell?
Right. How's it always, ma'am? This your first one.
Since you're quote unquote the press.
right. Tonight in the morning.
I got one. Here go mine. From the lower ghetto to, let me get it out. From the lower ghetto to the higher ghetto.
Oh my.
What was the man's name that was giving her that she gave a ride? Was he George?
Yes.
George.
Okay. What he said, I don't hit ladies, but I'll slap a bitch to fit in myself.
Right.
I got that one too.
No, I don't trust Lyft or Boober.
Boober.
Are you an ex-crip? Where'd that come from?
If you gonna give a nigga help a nigga.
Right.
Then he got off the car. It's like he said, "Thank you, Ice." Then he go
Right.
I was just gonna say George's whole scene was funny to me.
Oh,
His
shit.
whole scene was funny to me.
I was just like, what? And then you get in the car and then you straight complaining. Ah, damn, what's that inferno in here? What? Oh my God.
He came back, and she was like, "Is that fun dip?" And then he was, but before he got in the car, he was like, "I gotta pee. I don't want to pee in my hat again."
This is the last hat I
The
got.
last one.
I ain't gonna pee in my hat. This is the last hat I got.
But no, when he was hollering across the street to Charles, come on, I'm gonna call you. What you gonna call him on?
About Charles. No, that ain't Charles. That better not be Charles. I'm gonna call you Charles.
Charles, talking about.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Everything that came out that man, so, is he a comedian or what? He was like, he was talking about, is that the Black Planet down there? And then she thought he was talking about Black Planet the Page, right? Then he was like, oh, we call mini trains in there. And I'm not talking about him.
Hell train. Hell no.
Oh my God. I'm hot.
Okay. Right.
Oh my gosh. I was like, Charles, I mean, not Charles, but George, you doing a lot. Because I would have been Mira Issa. I would have dipped long time ago.
Did you see when she was talking to herself when she first got on and she said, I know you ain't about to. She said, yes, I am.
Right.
And she-
I had to rewind it because I was like, who's she talking to?
herself.
Right, but I was thinking that maybe she had seen someone behind her in her rearview mirror. So I was like, is somebody trying to one up her and help the guy? But then when I saw it, I was like, oh Lord, this damn Mira Issa, child.
But Issa trying to, because the very last scene from last episode, there she was looking at the sign positive vibes. So she's trying to like, be this very good Samaritan, like this whole show or something.
I'm trying to see what the hell did the pregnant lady have in her basket for everything to come up to $150.
And then she was like,
no.
she said, the lady said, still decline. It won't change.
Wait a minute. When she said, you giving me perspective, I was like, but you can't afford your groceries.
Right.
You can't afford them either. What are you talking about?
Issa said, she don't need all that anyway. The baby ain't
Right,
even here.
the baby ain't even here yet. Oh my God, I hollered.
She don't need all that. The baby ain't even here yet.
Oh my God. No, but Nate's co-worker, the barber.
Oh my
I
God.
got hair in my sandwich. You gonna eat yours?
Right.
He said, yeah. That was what's his name? The dude that be doing the comedy, Ryan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's my sandwich.
What about when Kelly left a voicemail talking about what you trying to buy? Is that a weekend? Oh yeah, that's a weekend. That's
Right.
I didn't hear that. Oh my God. But she
when she
killed
was
me.
holding the baby.
Yeah.
And she messaged the baby was trying to grab. She said, "What you grabbing for? It's not nothing in there." She said, "Oh, is that a weekend? Oh, that's a
Yeah,
weekend."
because I heard her when she said, "Why you reaching for my titty? Ain't nothing in there."
Yeah.
Oh, classic line from Kelly. You
Huh?
got me like my biological father. That's a classic line.
Ooh.
Excuse little Joe. Hey.
Gives me perspective.
Right. No. Okay, so the executive assistant. Deposit returns for 4 vendors. How? The event went all the way through to completion. How you gonna ask for a refund?
Right.
Deposit return.
Oh, Lord,
No,
I
how
can't.
about she called and said, "Is it okay to sleep with one of the vendors?"
Right.
Right. I
Well,
was
she
like,
said the date, but still.
right.
I'm guessing since I don't pay her, I can't police her, right?
Right.
But she was trying to make sure there was no conflict of interest there.
Right. No, but Issa's mama, she was like, girl, I don't like, she's like, I don't like crowds of anything.
I didn't
They
want
make
y'all.
me itch.
Right.
She said, "I didn't want y'all." She said twice. She said, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
you're the best thing that happened to me. Twice.
Right.
Right. Mistake. She said she was a mistake twice.
Right.
I like when her mama said she's entering a new season, and Issa said, "Which one? Fall? Because it hurts."
Okay, so they had a guest. What was her name? Kyla Pratt.
Yes.
Kyla Pratt.
Got on his shout out, Kyla
Those
Pratt.
things were funny too, especially when Issa came. Was that not a big bottle of Carlos Rossi though?
I fell out
First
laughing.
of all, I was mad that she brought Carlos Rossi.
It
Well,
was a
She
bottle.
came in, I started singing "Top of the Line," Ryan Carlos Rossi's what I'm drinking.
No, she was like, if you want any Pinot, let me know.
I'm mad you sounded just like her.
Cause she be talking like that, don't she?
They did her dirty though.
Oh.
Hella.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I really be wanting the alter ego, whoever the Sybil lady in her head is, to really act out on something.
Mira
I really thought
Issa.
that she did that until she turned around and got hunked out, and it wasn't really her. I'm like, oh, I thought she had really like bossed up Issa, like, nah.
But Issa, she still was on this thing because the alter ego Sybil, whoever she is, maybe that's
Sybil.
okay.
We gonna call her Mira Issa.
Mira
Okay,
Issa,
inner
she
Issa.
was- but she like again, she always talks to us about
Ice.
positivity. She was like, you know, one of my favorite, the triple R's: relax, relate, and release. And then she said, "This is a self-care Sunday." She was doing all that, so she was talking to herself because she was still hung up on the whole Molly thing, which I wasn't even tripping on, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Well, like Issa said, this was her first episode, just Issa. So
It was.
yeah, that was a trip, and she had new people.
Yeah, so basically all that transpired. They did show her talking to Nathan, right? She went on the phone with him. They showed her mother. She had the little bachelorette people, right? And then she saw Molly in the end, but nobody, you know, there was no interaction there. But it was basically she just went to a paint party. She went to a paint sip by herself and she bought Carlos Rossi.
Carlos Rossi.
Yeah, I was a little confused. I was like, who goes to a sip and strokes alone?
Yeah.
Issa.
No, but remember George, when she was driving, George pointed it out.
Oh.
He pointed it out when it used to be the Black Planet, and now it's a
Oh, that's what it was.
That's how she got
Okay.
because basically she was just buying it, and who knows what she was gonna do. And then all of a sudden she just went back there to that place. But
Oh.
can we go back to when she was cleaning her place up and she had to put her mask on to clean out her refrigerator?
I had wrote that down too. Yes. What the hell is in your refrigerator for you to be wearing a mask? What? And then you put shit back.
Well, the stuff that wasn't bad. I was like, this is that bad? Wow.
Right.
It didn't matter. It was a bandana. She was breezing through that shit anyway. There wasn't no N95.
So where were those girls from?
You see, there's
Everywhere, right? Somebody was from Maryland.
Oh, yeah.
same thing, the DMV. It's the same.
Mm-hmm.
The one that did her in the back. She just stopped talking.
Oh, because one of them said, we don't have any plugs in Maryland, just dusty outlets. That was like, okay. But that was the one that ghosted her on the
They
toilet.
ghosted her in the bathroom. I'm just mad that they were stupid enough and left the paper, and that Issa actually found the paper though.
Okay, but what I was not clear on was, did they leave her with the bill or no?
Yes.
No. Yeah, because she said the waitress brought the bill over. Now the question is, did Issa pay it
Yeah.
or did she dash too? I would have left.
I don't know.
It's
Well,
dine and dash.
we don't know if she could pay it right because she couldn't buy the groceries for the little pregnant bitch, so we don't know.
Yeah, because the bill, you know, it had to been high. It was expensive. They had a lot of drinks on that table. Why y'all got all them drinks? But y'all had that at least half a bottle of Carlos Rossi left.
Issa got that look like somebody can pull that on her though. She just show up like that. She got that dumb magnet on her forehead.
I ain't said Issa. Shout out.
Well, not the real Issa, just the character.
Oh.
He was trying to make new friends. He was trying to make new friends. That's what she was trying to do. Make the new friends, you know, because she had been festering all day long about what happened between her and Molly, which basically Molly embarrassed her, as we said last week.
Well, now she gonna learn no new friends.
That's gonna be the shirt she gonna wear next week, John.
Wait, did she have?
Why look like she had on the political correct? She looked like she was about to go bang right quick. Like, hey, homie.
When she was cleaning the house?
No, was she
She had a whole outfit on, but it was flannel plaid.
Oh, I like her outfit though.
It
She
was
looked
like,
very LA. Yeah, she looked very LA.
With the
She
chucks.
LA.
It was the chucks that sent it over.
The shucks.
I didn't even know it's the Chucks. I just know it's
Yeah,
that
them
brand.
Chucks.
Right.
Because when she went to her mother's house, her mother said, take them shoes off. And then she said, because whoever her man is studying Japanese or something. Some sort
Got
of,
her reading a book from Japan.
yeah.
Oh my
You
God.
right? Yeah, yeah. No, ma, I didn't want to hear that part. I just asked if he
I always
did.
took the
Oh,
twin.
yeah.
Twins' names. What is the twins' names again? I forgot
Oh,
their names.
something alopecia.
Alopecia.
This is the first time they showed her mother. You know that, right? She always talk about her
No.
mother.
No, they showed her when
Last week, Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
But I mean, full conversation. Last week it was like, what's his name? Herman, or I butcher names.
Ain't it Ronald?
Herman?
the stepdaddy.
But when I was watching that whole scene, I was thinking, I wish I had a mama like that. You don't have mommy issues.
And that's another podcast.
Well, anyways,
Stay tuned.
one of my other favorite quotes that I like that she said, and I just keep this for myself, is when she said, you got to put out the energy you want to give back on that note. I put out the energy, I put it out there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's my mantra. I want you to treat me just as I'm going to treat you just as I was expect for you to treat me. So,
Learn to others.
right. The old adage, yes.
Okay, so if any of you guys had saw Molly when you went you was going to go get your Ethiopian grub, would you have left? See me, I'm gonna tell you.
Nope, I'd have walked straight in.
Over it. I would have walked right in there and
Me too.
acted
She
like
had to say hi to me.
got my food and went right on back out.
She'd had to say hi to me, or I'd have gave her one of these.
But what she
And kept right
contemplating back and forth in her mind is like, do I be the bigger person here? And she just want to make good with people, and she likes harmony and peace and all that. But sometimes, sometimes
left.
the good guys.
I would have ordered my food and waited till and then got delivered. Or I would have waited till she left and then got my food.
Why?
Oh, hell no. That's giving her too much power. If I'm hungry and I didn't walk, or I drove there, or I ordered my food or whatever, that's what I want, I'm walking in there.
Because you don't have to give conflict. She didn't have to make it a conflict situation. So why would you do that, Jonay?
Huh?
Issa was talking about, huh?
Why would you do that, Jonay? Why would you say you would have did it that way? Why?
Because if I don't feel like dealing with you, and then I know if I'm in that space of I'm gonna fuck you up kind of space, I'm gonna stay away. That's why. Because the last time
I'm petty.
We know.
I'm working.
We know.
Work in progress. But and
I
like to look my enemies in the eye, and I like them to know. Some people, they be looking at you and they'll look like they didn't see you. No, I'm gonna look you right in your eye. You gonna know that I saw you.
Personally,
when I came in the door already, but I'm not gonna say nothing to you though, because I'm not that kind of confrontational. I'm not like.
But then that also gets, if I came in and got my food and I know I'm not dealing with that person, then that means that person might come speak to me. I don't want to speak to you. Because you just said, you was on your phone, so why did you call me all day?
Well, see, that's part of what it is. She was tired. She normally would have called. Remember, she was saying, I always call, and I don't want to do that this time. So that would have been a thing. If you walk in there and she don't speak to you, then bitch, you know what it is, or you know what it isn't. I still would have got my food, and I would have cut out. I at least would have known. Either she would have been like, "What's up?" or "What's up?" You could have checked her, temperature. Girl, that was too much. I pulled up. I'm already there. I want my little Ethiopian food. I'm going in, whether she see me, whether or not. Now, what would have happened if Molly would have turned to the side and saw her out the window, and then she'd have turned around or whatever? So was she just going, what? It's the same thing?
It's 2 words, not today. That's it.
Boo.
But you gotta think about if you were in that space to say, not today. Or you might be in that space to say, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta figure out, if I'm in that space, I know me, and I know that you tried to sabotage my event, even though it was over. You tried to sabotage it. Then you petty. Man, if I see you, I don't know what I'm gonna do to you. You know what? Either I'm gonna order my food on takeout and have it delivered to me, or I'm just gonna wait another time. That's just me.
No, you know what? You know what though? That is best for Jonay, and I'm gonna leave it right there. I know
What a-
that fact.
What a fat ass me would have went and got my food.
Hello.
Mm-mm.
Hello. And I wouldn't give a fuck about Molly. It either it would have been good or it wouldn't have been good. Either you'd have been like, "What's up?" or I'll call you later, or whatever. Because my ignore game is so mean. I could have walked in, honey. She would have been like ice. I probably would have been looking dead at her, and she would have thought I was looking. I'd have been looking past at her and ordered my food. I would like a number 5, and I would have sat at a table and waited for them to fix it until they said order up. Molly would have either had to walk past me to go out the door, because I'd have sat by the door. She either would have walked past me to walk to the door, or we just would have been both on our sides, like, draw, whatever. You on your end. Oh, you was in, you saw me. You said, did I?
Well, see, I wouldn't have said. I mean, even if she would have approached me and said something. See, I'm on top of people. I get quiet when I'm upset. So my selective hearing would have been on 10. I don't hear you.
See, and that's what I'm saying. I don't want to speak to you because I may not get my food if I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm out. So it's better for me to leave. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You don't know. It might, ICE going to come out and ICE is going to do something.
See, to my point on our offline conversation last week when I said everybody says that I'm the bad twin, there's some evidence right there. Right there.
Y'all have y'all changed. No, it's different. Y'all are actually good. You can go out together because what makes her mad doesn't you, and vice versa. So, you know, yeah.
But
I
like you said, I had look, if I was Issa, this is my first event that I planned, put all my hard work in, and you went petty with me, and then you had to put your finger in my face. You know those are fighting words. Well, it ain't words. It's the action that you do. You going boop, boop, boop. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. When I say you a song, you know you might get spit on. You don't know what's going to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? So, no.
Not Tui. Not how Tui.
I'm just saying, that's why I was like, she came to the door. You know, she came to the door. I'm getting this food.
Wait, what she do?
Ethiopian food. She did the right thing, leaving.
She did the right thing. Okay. I mean, I just want to hear your perspective on it. There's no right or wrong. It's
because we haven't seen Issa go off yet because that alter ego that be in the mirror, it gonna come out one of these days. And that would have came out. So you wouldn't have got your Ethiopian food. Both of y'all would have been in jail together. Well, Molly might have had to been talking, the whole lawyer talking. Who knows what she might have turned on her. Who knows?
But the thing about it was when she woke up in the morning, she would check her I guess it was her Facebook. She had all these positive comments.
I was gonna say the same thing. Positivity.
Yeah, so she had all these positive comments, but she was just still stuck in, a rut because of the whole Molly thing. So Molly can't come to the next event because she's a Debbie Downer. So her name should be Debbie, not Molly.
Well, do you guys see what the next
I was just about to say that. So maybe they're highlighting each character in different episodes because this week was Issa, next week is Molly. So we gonna get the backstory on each of them.
She going on vacation.
Yeah,
with Tokyo Drift Ball.
I'm going on vacation.
Vacation.
Okay.
With Tokyo Drift. Yeah.
Imagine keep calling him Tokyo Drift.
I'm telling you. Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. He kind of irks me a little bit. Because I don't like, if you're not one of us, you don't have to do the extra thing. I don't.
What is he doing extra?
He trying to be black a little bit.
Or is it that he just has swag?
So, Ja, you gotta think about that.
He wasn't raised in the hood.
Huh?
Now those is different. When you raised in the hood, you just a product of your environment. But he just trying to, I don't know. I mean, I have lots of friends. I have lots of friends, lots of Filipino friends, okay? Girlfriends. And they date exclusively black men. But they're just down. I don't like all that extra. That's fine if you know how to do the raw. Okay, good kudos. But all the
What extra
extra,
is he doing? What's the extra?
oh, he just a little bit too extra for me. Especially when he was like, yeah, da da da, and then he, okay, you can do the wobble, so what?
No, we need specifics.
The wobble ain't got no race on it. They
I
all be.
know, I know that's great, but he just be trying to act too cool for me. I just like it when other races just be themselves. I just don't feel
Maybe
like
he
I
is
feel like
himself.
he's into the huh?
Maybe he is himself though.
I don't know.
I mean, he did say he grew up in Anaheim, right? They grew up right around the corner from Disneyland.
Okay.
Oh, that's the hood. That's
What?
the hood.
A Mexican hood?
It don't matter.
Mexican hood.
The hood. It don't
That's the
matter.
hood.
It's a hood.
That's the Disneyland in the hood. All day.
Well, El Barrio.
So why is it that he just can't have swag?
Asian
Molly
back.
did say that too. She did say he has swag.
He does.
He does. He has swag.
I just
I'm gonna tell you one thing that
it just goes back to the whole thing of the culture for me, because you guys know I'm.
But he's a man of color, though.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a man of my color.
He yellow too. He yellow just like you. You yellow.
Actually, it's your color.
I'm not talking about figuratively, okay?
Actually, he is your color.
Y'all know what I'm saying. I say it.
He even got the nose like us too. But I think he mixed.
Anyways, I just thought that I would just, shed a little of my thing on it, and that's, it was good, healthy conversation, because you guys.
Yes, we need the militant minute.
Maybe he has some swag.
We every show we gonna have the militant minute.
Yeah, the militant minute, because I'm that little Mike Evans. But wait a minute, they still said my favorite word up in there.
The whole show. I thought about you too, Josh. The whole show.
I don't. When they do these after shows, and I don't think I didn't watch the after show because I don't think I recorded. I need to start recording. But I would love for her to tell us why she does that.
She said it in the after show today.
Huh?
She said in an after show on that one after this one. She said in the after show, and she said turned around and was like, yeah, because Issa always fucking up. I was like, Issa, she was like hella cussing. But yeah.
But I would really like to hear her why she adds that into her show, because a lot of people are not going to do that. Tyler Perry ain't doing it.
Okay, Tyler Perry, you can't, please. Please don't bring him into this, because
Oranges and apples.
Huh?
Girl, that's like oranges.
I'm saying she is a bold producer. She's bold at this day and age to be doing that, because it's politically at this time not correct, according
she's
to
pouring
them.
it on. She's pouring it on. I agree with you.
African Americans, because I'm black.
Because
She's African.
Huh?
She's African. She's African. She's not black.
I said she's probably an African American, but I'm black. When they put
okay.
that box on there and they say African American, it's not there. I put other, because I'm black.
Got it. Because she is African. She is what? Is she Nigerian?
I think her and Molly, right?
Yeah.
Well, Molly is. I know she is.
No,
not
Molly
Nigerian.
is Molly Jamaican?
No, she's Nigerian.
Nigerian.
Full-blown African.
I love when she talks about when she gets into her character for her parents. I love it. Love it.
She have a special coming up.
Mm-hmm. She does.
I see on HBO, which I don't have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
I gotta hook you up my Hulu account.
Huh?
I gotta hook you up my Hulu account.
Okay, we're not going.
I don't have it either, but I got on Hulu. But you know what? DirecTV, I don't know if you peeped it. No, but DirecTV, it's on. HBO's on for free. I don't know where it came from because I sure don't pay for it.
Maybe it's a trial.
It's a preview. It is
a
free preview period.
Well,
So yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Yeah,
Okay.
Sharing passwords and stuff. No. So I will say that when the show first began, going back to season 1, the way, now you guys know this, but people may not know this. So coming from California, they have a distinct dialect.
Yes.
That's Southern California where she's at. Let's make that.
Because there is a difference between SoCal and NorCal's dialect.
Definitely.
And when the way that they speak, it used to annoy me
Yes.
like nobody's business.
LA.
Yes, because I was just like, oh my God. And then everything was so exaggerated. Bitch, well, I was like, why are we all bitches? I'm not understanding. This is too much. But then I had to think, like, you know what? That's how California girls in Southern California, that's how they get down. So, okay. So it took me a minute to get over that. So now, like you were saying, Iva, that, you know, Issa's choices are a lot more bolder, and I can appreciate that because you don't see this type of script TV on any other channel.
It's every other word. That word is every other word. Ja, nigga, Iva, nigga, some, nigga. I mean, it's every other.
That's like Bernie Mac's motherfucker. You saw me walking down a motherfucking street and I stubbed my motherfucking toe and you didn't motherfucking stop to see if I was motherfucking okay.
It's like flowing. It's like regular conversation. You know what I mean? And it's actually making it a little bit more personable this season to me. I mean, just because of that possibly. But yeah, I'm tripping on that they're saying hella too, because you know, LA is hell of a. We had someone that went to school with us, Jonay, that used to say that came from there. I'm not gonna say any names. I will say it offline. That used to bother the hell out of me, and I used to be like, "Get away from me!" Hell of a. Hello. What? No, move. Yeah, but
I
yeah,
don't think I've heard anybody use that.
girl.
Like if you're saying, "Oh, I had a hell of a time."
Yeah.
How we say hella? They would say, yeah, ooh, hella. They were like, ooh, hell of a, what?
Hell of a with a V, with a V.
Right. That's a song. That's a song. That's not a word that you use though. And that song did not come from the bag. No.
Mm-hmm.
This was a good episode. It was kind of it was kind of a trip though, because I didn't even realize until the end that it was just really an Issa episode.
I will say that I'm enjoying the bond that she and her brother's name is Ahmad.
Amal.
Amal.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm liking the relationship that they're I won't say, well, yeah, they're working on it, but he's being a lot more open and sensitive to her this season, whereas before it was all shots.
Yes, because remember she couldn't stand him. She didn't even want to be around him. Now they are bonding. You're correct. The Thanksgiving and all this. I'm wondering because she's bringing a lot of stuff in this season, which I'm so happy about. But then at the same time, I'm getting a little nervous just as a watcher because I'm like, she's bringing all this good stuff in, and we want to see it continue and go. I know this not about to be the last season. I know she needs to come with another season, right? Like you're not opening up and growing and building just to be like, so ta-da, like that's it.
I mean,
Right.
people are receptive to this show. I mean, she's on cable TV saying nigga, and she's in her, what is this, the fourth season?
Fourth
It's the
season.
fourth season.
Natural hair,
Natural hair. Come on, girl.
honey.
She been since day one though.
Yes,
She
but
had
remember
faith.
that was talked about, you know. That was talked about.
But when
Because
she went over to the movie and the photograph, she did put, enhancements there. But I guess that's just
well, she had to because that wasn't her show. That's not her. I'm pretty sure had she been like a producer or a writer or something on there, not just part of the entertainment, that she would have had, something to do with her look and how that,
But
But
it's good to know that somewhere in Hollywood somebody knows how to work with natural hair. That's good to know.
girl, bye. You are killing me. You are killing me with that one. I wanted to.
Cute little creative hairstyles, and she switches it up, right? She switches it up.
But that's
She
true.
does.
I
I do
you know
like her
what?
hair.
Listen, she has even though those looks I wouldn't rock it for myself, but it's not that typical picked out, dry looking afro. So I will give that credit because sometimes we see on these shows where these people got natural hair and it's like, what the hell happened? Case in point, I'm gonna have to bring this up. I'll never forget when Tempest Bledsoe or whatever the hell she.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Yes, when she
She
started
had
coming.
that haircut and whatever that she. Whatever.
That was a female Gumby.
Yes, and
I
remember
thought she was
she
trying to
had
do the
that,
Patty LaBelle hat thing. That's what I thought it was.
and that right there, they was telling her that was cute. It was cute for who though? And she looked. Remember, she was probably almost,
Nobody. Keith Sweatwood.
but she was young.
Nobody.
She was about what, 15, 16 when she had that looking like, that was an old hairstyle on that
She
young.
didn't quit. I mean, she's still rocking that. That was her vibe. That's her vibe.
Well, see, that's different though. You have to think there wasn't even any natural hair really presence or being shown on TV. So for that to
Yes,
even
there was, because there was
was.
Lisa Bonet, and she was natural.
who?
Lisa Bonet.
Girl, that was a
She was
wiglet.
not in. Girl, please.
That was a wiglet. What are you talking about? Except for when she had it cut short like a dude, that was her hair. But all of that was a wiglet. Girl, come through.
You know, I don't. You know, I'm just figuring it out because now I know the parts ain't real.
Girl, go off. Yes, yes. Girl.
All I'm saying is we went from wearing either a conch to a fro to we had hairstyles and it was straight. And then when we did see natural hairstyles,
It was whack.
it just wasn't appealing. It wasn't like, ooh, that's cute. It was like, ooh. That's why we had perms for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Or presses. I agree.
I had a press. I ain't gonna lie. I had a press for a long time. It took me until I was 30-something years old to figure out how to style my hair. But other than that, I mean, you go flip through a book and you trying to find something. So at least Issa is wearing hairstyles that you can look outside your window and see somebody rocking.
Now, I mean, just to say, not even with this show, but like that has come a long way. Like even for me trying to start with like modeling and everything right now, I have what I call like my mentors, two of my homies, but they would tell me like we get ready to go on shows and they're like, okay, Iva, you know, for this show we're new to, you need to do your own makeup or this or that or whatever, or make sure you do this because they don't know how to do our hair, or on this show they don't have colors for us, so bring your own makeup. They have the good style but they don't have your colors, you know, so bring your own and do that type of stuff. That's still, I mean, that still happens. So even still, that still happens. It's just good to have representation on TV. It's very good.
Tracy Ellis Ross, she dealt with backlash when Girlfriends first started because her hair was natural. Like, you know, she used her natural curl pattern. You know, she didn't throw any products in her hair unless she was slicking it back into a ponytail. But for the most part, if you remember, her hair was out for the most part, and people were on her. Come on, why are you letting your hair out? And it's frizzy and that looks a mess. And I was shocked to hear that.
They wanted to have her replaced. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
There were petitions out to have her replaced, and there were words like, you know, you nappy-headed nigger, get the nappy-headed nigger off the show.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to
Look at it. I didn't see it as nappy hair.
Girl,
Right.
her hair is beautiful. Her hair is beautiful. And of course we know it, but we're looking like, dang, you know, and you don't think about it until just now, like that was actually groundbreaking. It really was, because she stood her ground, and Mara Brock Akil, and then because Mara does natural hair, right? She stood with her and was like, no.
Oh, the other character, the one.
No, Mara Brock Akil.
The creator.
The creator.
Oh, okay.
Mara Brock with her pretty hair. Ooh. So
But-
yes, she stood with her and was like, no, this is her character and she's here for her acting. You know, this is what she's here for, and this is her position. You know, this is her person. So yeah, everybody not gonna be Tony. Everybody not gonna be, what was her? Oh hell yes. What was her name? And then
Maya.
what's
Lynn.
the other girl?
Lynn.
Lynn hair was natural too.
That's what I thought you were talking about when you just said that character.
Yeah, no, Lynn had, but Lynn would
okay.
press hers though. Lynn would have a press. Most times, Lynn would have a press, so they dealt with that.
Go ahead, Jonae.
But okay, if we think about it, okay, so we have two different hair types on the well, we have three different. We'll say two different type of hair types, right? So we have Molly, who wears various type of wigs, and then we have Issa, and we also got Kelly. because Kelly has natural hair too as well. So we
Yes.
show
You
two
have the
different
other
types
girl
of
who got
textures of
wigglers
hair.
too. Then you got other girl who got wigglers too. Tiffany.
Those are wigs, because
That's
those
what I'm
wigs.
saying. Tiffany wears wigglets. So you have 2 with the
No, I
wigglets
got
Yes, the wig.
and
Oh.
2 without.
Right. So we look at that. We're seeing variations, which is really nice on this show. We're not seeing the same typical everybody got perm and weave or wig or whatever we got going. It's a good because I mean, I remember those hairstyles that Issa's wearing when I was a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like when they had what was it, the Black Panther Party back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We all was a part of that little movement. That's how shows our age. But I'm just saying, I benefited from it.
Jonay, we literally did have that hairstyle, remember?
Right.
We
So
braided our hair like that, literally.
she rocking, I'm like, okay, cool. And it's not for the culture. That's her. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that I like about the show is like you being yourself. It's not what you want white people to think we are. It's you. This is how, and it's based on, this is what a person of that age bracket goes through, regardless of what color she is. We all have been through those trials and tribulations with friends and on our career paths. We all don't know, well, what should I do? We all had that moment where that I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen to me. You know what I mean? So we've been there. And
Right.
you don't have to put a color on that. You know, so I mean, I appreciated last night's episode. It made me go back to my 30s. I was like, damn. I remember when I was in between stage trying to figure out my life, my career.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then also I noticed, because I actually had this feeling last week. Once this block party is over, then what? She's gonna be coming off of that high like an Olympian, when they get the gold medal, and then they come home, and then it's just like, okay, now what? What do I have next to achieve? And so when the person that posted on Facebook was like, when's the next one? I was just like, she about to say coming soon.
I know.
Or something to that effect. And that was exactly what she said. So now is this going to be, like she said, what she call herself, a curator?
A cultural
curator.
But when they asked her what
Right.
she did, she said it was difficult to kind of explain. Like, I don't understand why that was difficult to explain, but she
because
said,
she didn't know if she was a party planner or she didn't know if she was, an event planner or what she was.
Mhm.
Yeah, because she was truly speaking off the cuff.
So they were like, oh, so you the plug, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when she dropped that name, like, boop, there it is. I was like, girl.
That's why they left her to plug that bill.
Yeah, that's it. But when she was in the bathroom and she was like, oh yeah, because and if you want some rich niggas, you go to what did she say? Like
That's
what was it? I can't remember what it was. Pasadena, and it was Aldina, and then I was like,
Aldina.
or Gardenia, because remember that's where your best friend lives, Gardenia.
AKA from WhatsApp. Shout out. From
That's
WhatsApp.
what I was gonna say. I talk about y'all in that scene. It was all kind of niggas. Well, you want a rich nigga, you want a broke nigga, you want a artsy nigga, you want a. I was like, damn.
That's when she be
Yeah,
so to
okay.
the extreme, don't you? She gotta be extreme to sometimes. Like she just go to the extreme.
I'm like saying to myself, I've been to LA several times. I mean, I don't see the fascination what people see about LA. Every time I go down, I'll be like, listen, I ain't got time to be on this freeway in traffic for something. I'm trying to go somewhere that's 10 minutes. Then I don't like taking the streets. And then where do y'all hang out around here? Because if it's supposed to be cracking, where? Where is it at in LA? Because everywhere I go, everybody's driving.
Mansion parties, house party. Girl, I'm sorry, y'all. This little stringy piece of hair is on my entire nervous system. It does not want to follow.
Keep pulling my hair back like, ooh.
You see, I keep putting it is on my entire nervous system.
Yellow bus.
I'm going to.
Come back.
Girl.
Wait a minute, y'all. But wait a minute, was Issa and the girl like really sitting on the toilet though? I
They
can't.
were.
I don't care if there's the paper thing. I still got the squat. Can't do it. Or I have to do the paper and then like sit on top of my hands.
How about paper and squat
With the
still?
hand on the paper.
Paper and squat still, just in case my butt touch it. Ooh.
How about
Paper and
how about I have one of those things that you used to have for the babies when you you would take them and you would like do the little adapter so they can use the bathroom, because out here they don't have, it's far and few between, or few and far between where they have seat covers out here.
Mm.
That pissed me off. And they looked at me when I asked, like, y'all don't believe in seat covers out here? We don't need all those like you did in California. I said, okay, what you trying to say? In Cali, we just catching all kind of diseases and shit. What the hell y'all got out here? Y'all got diseases.
Okay, so no, people, do not move to Arkansas.
Right.
I'm
There's
like,
no
damn.
Costco, only Sam's Club.
I'm like, what? Right. I'm like, what? And they looked at me like it was weird because I was like, y'all don't have no seat covers, and they were like, huh? Like they hadn't even like we don't even. I'm like, the fuck y'all do around?
I bet you they have it now.
Oh, in the bathroom at my job, because I talked to the little lady. Hi, Maria. Hey, on your little-
Maria.
No, her
Maria.
name is really Maria Guadalupe, and her daughter.
You
Hey,
need to say that. We already knew.
huh?
We already knew.
Right. I
Based
was like, hey, on your little cart, you got, seat covers. She was like, yes, but nobody used. I said, can you put them up in there? Because are you okay? Yeah. They be gone.
They're gonna be up now because they noticed that within certain states how things spread so fast. So I'm just gonna leave it at that part.
Oh, you got so Atlanta. We've been there a couple times, but I can't recall being into the bathrooms. But they have seat covers, Lovey.
Yeah, for the most part.
For the
I
most
can't never reach them.
Yeah.
So I gotta pop a. Huh?
They do have some that are low.
Some.
Everything is up high. Toilet seat low.
In the store.
Yeah,
Toilet seat is low.
the toilet seat is low, but the covers are up high.
Yeah, I learned that when I was pregnant. Everything it's hard squatting when you're pregnant. Oh, I was like, I don't understand why this toilet seat is so low. And even in the disabled, why is it low?
So she can get close to it.
No, it's lower than the chair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you make it a drop.
It should be higher. It should be higher.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you learn things. I'm like,
But it's lower, which is weird to me. You're right, Joe. It's lower than the regular ones. When it should be higher than the regular one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a duh.
So you should be just moving. Anyway, let's get back to insecurity.
We done went everywhere and around the
Lovey,
world.
I got my apples. I should have put some salt on it for you.
Salt.
Yes,
Sorry.
but you got the things with the salt and the sugar, but salt.
You put salt on your apples?
Yes, it's good. Grapefruit, yes, salt.
No, what about tahini?
That worked too. I got some of that too. I live in San Pablo.
Oh shit, yeah.
I cannot.
I got some too.
All right. So is there anything else that we need to cover on Insecure?
Okay.
Well, just to say that I'm just kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of wondering. Do you think they're gonna get back together? I was cheating, looking ahead at the synopsis for the next one and the one after, and the one after this one coming up where Molly goes on vacay. It's gonna be Issa and Lawrence dishing.
Okay. I'll wait till I get to it.
Right.
What'd you
Right.
say?
I think they are going to be, because they are real friends. So like say like, okay, me and you, we've been knowing each other since 92. Okay. Now last week when we was having a whole conversation, I forgot about all the things we did, Iva. Like literally I forgot. I was like, oh yeah. And every time we see each other, it's like, hey, or we can see each other, hey, and keep going, and we still got that bond. So we're still, regardless, they're still going to have a bond regardless, because they're all part of that same clique. It's the same thing like Issa and I forgot his name.
Maybe
Lawrence. There we go. I'm bad with names. Lawrence. They all got, even though she cheated on him, they still are bonded. When they see
a
each
lot
other,
of commonality and common friends, so it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. They all going. You see how Kelly was trying to be the connect?
Mhm.
She was really trying to be the connect. Yes, I'm going to do the same thing to her too. Okay, good to know. I would be like, good to know. Keep trying. That would be me. Keep trying. Knowing all that. And that would be just like that. That's what friends are for. And on that note, I'm out.
So I got one thing to say on that one. I think that, or what my hope is that even though she cheated on him, he's grown and she's grown. If they come back in different places now, but still have that bond, but they've grown, they've gone and found each other, found themselves, and then come back, I think they could actually work now.
Yeah, of course, because they've matured.
This Issa, this how they connected in that store, in that restaurant, how they connected when he went and was trying to talk to her at Tiffany and Derek's house.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he was all on her Instagram and stuff and her pages, I think that they could actually work now. I'm here for it.
Okay, here goes one more note that we did not talk about. So remember George, and when she dropped him off, remember how he pulled out the picture and he looked at the house.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the guy opened the door, was like, Dad?
Yeah.
He came over unannounced.
First of all, number one, right, go ahead.
Then we see the correlation of her calling her mom and having that mother-daughter moment. So I like how she basically was like, here you are, I picked up a stranger, and I don't know where I'm taking the stranger to. He just kept saying driving down La Brea, which is a long-ass street, okay? I mean, you go city to city, which killed me. And then you dropping them off. What she did good was kept going, because Dad gonna have to find his way back.
So Dad's homeless, y'all. Did y'all peep that though? So now Dad showing up. He ain't seen Dad since he went out for that loaf of bread or pack of cigarettes all them years ago.
Exactly. Yes. And, okay, so we go back. Okay, so you see that reference, and then you see her about her mom, and then we go here and Kelly talk about my biological, like I ain't see my biological dad, my biological dad. So it's like that whole reference of kind of like you're abandoned. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing I got, like abandonment, because her friend Molly abandoned her in a time of need, like throughout the whole time of the block party, like, yeah, okay, I got you, which is fake. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, when we had this blow up, you couldn't even call me or be the first person. Like Molly said, mm-hmm. like, I'm always the first person. And she was like, dang, why you can't? Because I'm always the first person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there when you've been the first person. You're like, sometimes pride got to get in the way with that. You know what I mean? So I like that reference, how she kept bringing up, like, I got the thing of being abandoned. That's just my thing.
I'm living that right now.
I got abandonment issues. Just want to let y'all know that. It's okay.
That's a good observation.
I hope that Molly needs Issa before Issa needs Molly.
And that
it should be about a need. I don't think it really should be about a need. I think it should be about, let me see, just like Issa said, we both were wrong. I think Molly should come to the terms of like, you know what, I acknowledge what you did wrong. And say this, say, oh, okay, I did this wrong. Of course, if Issa came to her job and did that, oh, Molly will be on one. When she's seen her, it'll be on site.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course,
when it was over, well, it basically was over at that point. It was over, but it was public. It was a public thing that should have been
exactly
done.
But at the same time, her friend did abandon her in her need. Mm-hmm. That's why it's low key abandonment.
Low key, and this week was low key done, right?
Right.
Yes, because I would be done with that too. How you gonna embarrass me? I didn't came from a high note. I got Ben Staples, people over there like, hey, that block party cracking. Even with the little, was it gun or knife? Whatever it was, it still was cracking. Ain't nobody brought that up. They brought up all the singers and the food. Because
their grandmamas was dancing and everything.
Right. So that was the perfect part. part. Nobody talked about that part.
Tonight in LA, niggas gathered.
And it didn't say nothing. And even in the first time a YouTuber, she didn't even bring about the gun either as well. She talked about the food and the coconut. So the coconut up has been cracking. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, where were them bomb ass tacos? I was like, dang, I want a taco.
Right.
I mean, but in LA, how many taco spots can you go to? There's so many out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, they got, well, I mean, out here, we was known for our food trucks anyway. But LA, food is on a whole nother ballgame, even though we got good
But the
Asian.
food trucks really came from Atlanta, huh, Lovey? They been having food trucks down there.
Oh, that's out here. You know, it's
Oh.
California.
No, Atlanta didn't have food trucks like that.
Well, they had food on wheels. They did. They did.
Oh, that started out there, like there in like Oakland and San Francisco.
No.
And not,
Okay,
first of all,
no. When I went to Atlanta over 10 years ago, one of my very first times going, outside of Magic City was a cart, and he was barbecuing, and it was on
Well, yes, street food after the club, yes, you will have that, but not necessarily a food truck though. It's just gonna be like a mobile, like somebody pulling a pit with their car.
We took that idea and made it sophisticated. But they've been selling food.
No. Okay, so basically, this is my thing on the food truck. Before they became, everything is a taco. You can have Asian taco and fusion tacos, whatever. It goes back to the taco truck that's always been on that corner for about 50 years, regardless of the energy. Or if it ain't the taco truck, it's that person pushing the little cart with, you get you some corn, my favorite.
Elotes.
Get you some
The popsicles.
everything. That goes back to, we're going to say it, on this coast, the Mexican man who's always pushing it. Hey, taco, $1 taco. Yes,
Yep.
Let me get that taco. That's all
Yep.
I'm going to say.
Cause we used to get, we be kicking it, and we didn't even sometimes go to the ice cream truck. We would wait for Juan and them to come, Juan and Miguel to come around the corner and give us those ices. Cause those, you remember those with the real fruit ices?
Oh, we got it right here in San Pablo. I told you.
Yes, exactly. So now you know what I'm
Down my
saying.
street. He might not
Girl,
come.
you hear that bell?
Like those too.
You hear that bell, and then don't let his wife have made a batch, because if she done made a batch of tamales and you down there and she got tamales and what kind you want? You want pork? You want chicken? Or you want chicken? You want food here?
All right, so Jonay, you have one more thing to say about Insecure?
No, I'm done.
I think she's done with that glass too. Should have refilled it.
Okay.
And the only thing I wanna breathe in is your